Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Those who have not watched yesterday's video, please go ahead once and watch the video. This will give you the confidence on how we can effectively plan our trades and how we can plan our trades before even we enter it. See, if you don't have any kind of a plan, the problem is you will start to revenge trade in the market or blindly enter into trades without knowing what it is. You'll see one green candle and you will think like, okay, you have to enter call. You'll see one red candle and you will enter put, all that. I gave you two ranges. One is at 24,000 and one is at 24,200. I told market is gonna be in this range if it opens flat, but if you get the market somewhere close to here, and you can target the upward range. If you get the market somewhere around here, you can target the downward range. This is what I gave as a trade plan. Market opened slightly gap down today, and see the beauty. I'll switch to 1 minute time frame also in order for you to understand it even more better. Okay, so the moment market opened like this and gave a closure above this, see how much is your stop loss. 30 points. If you are even entering, because this is a liquidity sweep, it swept this liquidity and it closed above. Even if you enter in the second candle of the first minute itself, right, you can simply plan a long position here, right, and keep your swing point as your SL. I told you can even enter it when you get it very close. If you wait for 1 minute candle for a closure and you target at least 100 points from here, entry 24,036 to 24,136. Simple to simple 100 points trade. If you just target like this, see how beautifully market gave you this kind of a move, whichever is expected. This is what is the beauty of learning. You need to understand that you need to have a plan. Capturing 100 points in an expiry is very, very beautiful, because it is gonna literally make you lots of money if you are sticking to the right contract and if you are entering into the with the right quantity size and right risk management. And I also told one more thing as part of our regular setup. See what happened here. The yesterday we had two losses, right? Today we had two profits. Why we say that? See how the structure is when you see the market at 10:30. We, if you had missed the first trade and if you are looking at the market only at 10 o'clock or 10:30, what you can see is second range was, if you get the market somewhere close to this range, you can look for reversals and plan a put positions. For reversals, what we need a confirmation in the change of structure, right? So market opened here, went up, came down, went up, came down, and gave a closure above this. So this gave a downward closure, so effectively creating lower high. So the moment we pull back lower low, and moment we pull back to a lower high, we can plan to take the market lower, right? This is our ideal setup. This is what we discuss in SMC every single day. So what we have here is, this is your supply, and the moment market taps back into the supply, simply plan a short position here. Simple as this. You don't need to have any kind of indicators. You don't need to have any kind of a trading telegram group paid channels. 164 you're entering. What is going to be your target? 100 points, 24,064, right? If you just plan 100 points itself, I'm not asking you to capture more than 100 points in any trade. If you just capture 100 points, see how beautiful it was. Simple to simple, two trades market gave you today. That's all. After this, whatever drama market does, it is not going to be your concern. Let it go anywhere up, let it go anywhere down. If you get stuck in this kind of a movement after this, you will only end up losing your capital more and more. Okay, so please understand and have a plan before you enter. Don't fall into any kind of a traps with respect to telegram channels and all that. Make your own learning. You should be the master when it comes to trading. Okay, so what we have here as part of 1 hour time frame for tomorrow's analysis is, we have a small gap here, okay, which is yet to be filled, and we also have a small indecision candle or a small demand, which we can say, we cannot call this as a demand, but we can target this as a downward target. So tomorrow, when we ideally see, what we can see from 1 hour chart is, there is a supply sitting here, there is a demand, two demand sitting here. Okay, so if we get the market opening flat, and if the market rallies up let it rally up. The moment we get something like this similar to today, we can target this kind of a short position. If we don't get this kind of a change of character in 5 minutes time frame like how we see today, then we can easily say that as per as part of yesterday's discussion, if market breaks this with a closure, then we can see some kind of a reaccumulation here. And the moment we get something like this, we can see this as a extended target till 24,350. This is for market opening flat and going up. Okay, what if market opens gap up? Where it opens matters. Same kind of a scenario here, and same kind of a negative pattern we will be observing if market opens flat and goes down. So what will happen is, if we get something like this and breaks this and gives a positive reaction, I'm interested to take the market till here. Okay, at least till here. This is going to be my ideal trade. If this happens from this particular demand or from this particular demand, my ideal target would be something close to 24,125, not more than that. I am not going to extend the target when it comes to market opening flat and going down, because this itself is going to be 100 to 150 points. I'm satisfied with capturing 100 points every day. Okay, have this kind of certain set of rules. See the market only after 10 o'clock. Make sure that you have a set of plan before entering into any trade. Make sure that your quantity size is defined, your risk is defined, your SL is defined. If your SL is hit, you have to make sure that it is definitely you're going to close the trade. I would rather suggest you enter it from this demand instead of filling this gap, because market can do this kind of a positive reaction from this also. But if it doesn't do that, it is going to be ideal that it is going to do it from here. Okay, keeping the video short, I hope this video makes you understand how the market is going to behave tomorrow. Please make sure to read, understand the market concepts before you enter it with real money. Thank you so much for watching. We'll meet in the next video.